Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the Insta360 X3 accessories. There's a number of accessories I got. I did buy, just a note, I did buy the Insta360 X3 standard, which only comes with a camera essentially and a pouch and a charging cable. I decided to buy this separate. There are different bundles available. I'll put the link in the description of the different bundles that are available. There's quite a bit of them. There's actually a total of 5 different bundles that you can get with this. I went ahead and just bought everything separate. The price kind of worked out pretty good. So this is an unboxing of the accessories, and we'll go through the quick overview on the different things that you can get. What will work for you versus what works for me is totally different. The basis of my purchase was 2 things. One for vlogging and 2 for taking 360-degree videos and trying to see what kind of video editing I can do with that itself. So let's go through what accessories are must-haves versus what are optional. So one thing, by the way, when I bought this because of Black Friday, I got an email from them since I went ahead and signed in for newsletter. So they sent me a discount code for buying all this. I did end up getting a free selfie stick. So that was kind of a good thing. Now, I would definitely say that you do need a selfie stick, whether you buy it in a bundle or separately, or you get lucky and you get a deal where they offer that, then I would jump at the chance to get the selfie stick. So let's go ahead and look at this selfie stick itself. This is a 114 centimeter stick, so it's got a good length to it compared to most other third parties that are out there. Definitely it is a good size. So this is what the selfie stick is. At first, when I saw this on some videos, doing reviews, reviewing the reviews, and I thought it had a carbon fiber look to it, but this selfie stick is actually made of aluminum alloy with a nice soft grip, kind of rubber-like handle. So it does have a 1/4-inch screw here for a tripod if you want to put this on a tripod. Though keep in mind, if you put this on a tripod, being that this is a very delicate, or the lenses themselves are very delicate on this camera, I would definitely not leave it unsecured. And if you are going to put it on a tripod, I would definitely add some weight to the bottom just to be safe. You don't want the wind to tilt this and end up damaging your camera. Now, like I said, this does extend, from what I hear, is about 114 centimeters, which, if you look at it from here to here, that's a good length. And again, it's an aluminum alloy, and it definitely feels solid. Even extended, it just really feels solid. Now, do I need this to be the Insta360 selfie stick? No, I could use just about any selfie stick, provided that it is thin enough so that when the camera is being used, it'll stitch the 2 videos together and actually make this invisible. So the key for the selfie stick to be invisible is, again, making sure that it's thin enough so that it won't show up on the camera. Here's your connecting point for that. Again, there's a 1/4-inch screw part here on the camera, and you're just screwing this on there, and voila, now I've got the camera here ready for use. So that's kind of nice. You could buy a separate, or if you got one, I mean, that's great, and if it fits the specs, you can give it a test run and see if it does look like it's invisible. But definitely, I think for the price, I think on average these are in the $20 range. So really, it's not a very expensive piece. So, whether it was provided or not, I probably would have bought it, but I would have probably tried my carbon fiber one first. So, but in this case, like I said, I did get this for free. So it looks like a really good product. I think it's worth getting. If you don't have it, I'd say get it because you're going to need it. And again, on this one, by the way, Insta360 also sells a 3-meter long, or at least extends up to 3 meters, selfie stick. It is pretty big. It's pretty expensive. It's in the $100 range, a little bit less, 99 something. But I'll put it in the description just so in case you are looking for it. I did look for a third party. I'm going to see if it works for me. It's not as strong as the Insta360 one, but it was a quarter of the price. So I'm looking at that instead of the Insta360 brand that is for the 3-meter one. So that's the selfie stick here. Now, the next thing I'm going to go over, I'm going to skip this part of it and we'll just go through it. I did buy 2 batteries, and this is an optional thing. For me, it was a must-have because I like going out. For example, if I go on a travel and check out an island, I don't always have a place to plug an outlet to, although I could charge it off the car, but I don't want to waste the time in doing that. So I usually like having extra batteries. I did buy 2 more batteries. These are 1800 milliamp batteries, and not much to it as far as what comes in the box. And again, the main reasoning behind this, and this is a tough box. The main reason of having this is just having these extra batteries. Now, the nice part of this is they do come with a case, which is great. I do like the fact that they come with a case. And looking in here, you've got the battery. And again, this is an 1800 watt battery. It'll give you roughly up to 70 minutes of charging, or of a video recording time. So that is definitely pretty good overall. But like I said, if you need more time than that, I would definitely look at getting 1 more battery at the least, or up to 3, or depending on what you think you need, I would go ahead and look at getting whatever number of batteries you may want. 3 was another number I liked because of the next item that I'm going to cover as well. So again, this is the same thing, another battery in here. Like the fact that they come with a case, that is definitely a plus. Oh, and an additional note on this case, if you look inside the case, you will notice there is a slot here for a micro SD card. So you could put a micro SD card in here for storage, which is kind of a nice thing. Sometimes you don't have a place to put your micro SD card or extra micro SD card, so that's kind of a good thing to have as well. So that comes in the case, which is great. Here's the other thing I bought, and here's the other reason why I have 3 batteries. This is what I like about this, is that in here, oh, you know what? I'm missing out something out here on the charger. So this is the fast charge hub from these are Insta360 products. This is the, I can get that aligned, there we go. So this is the fast charge hub from Insta360. There is a USB-C connector here to charge, and there is some, it's hard to see, but there are some little tiny LEDs here, indicators, so you'll be able to see when it's charging as well as when it's completed charging. See if I can get that to focus there with the light reflection. See the little dots there? That is your LEDs. So that's the charge. That's one of the reasons why I got 2 batteries plus the one that already comes with a camera. So that lets me charge all 3 at one time. In the box of the charging hub, when you buy it, it does come with another cable. This is a USB-C to USB-C charging cable. So that is handy for that. So you can put your batteries here. And of course, you have the connector here that goes only one way here for charging. So that gives you up to 3. It is a fast charging hub. And from what I recall on this one, I believe it takes about 90 minutes for this to charge all 3 batteries. So that's kind of a great thing. That's why it is a fast charging hub. So definitely that helps. It does charge the batteries, all 3 simultaneously. It does on the LEDs, by the way, it does show you either yellow, green, or red flashing light indicators to let you know if it's charging, discharging, and of course when it's fully charged. So that's another nice thing about that. So there you go, charging hub with the USB-C, USB-C cable, and your batteries. These are, by the way, on the batteries part of it, in my case, this is a must-have. Definitely I would make sure I get that. So as far as the Selfie stick itself, that is also, for me, was a must-have, so that's something to look at as well. So there you have it on those. Now, I'm going to cover two other accessories that are more about safety. Now, keep in mind, your camera already comes with a pouch that protects the lenses, which is kind of a nice thing, but I went ahead and bought the lens cap from Insta360, and this lens cap wasn't very expensive. I'll put, again, on the description, I'm going to put information about these products as well as a link. And I'm not going to put pricing because it's subject to change, but I definitely got these on a discount, which is great. So this is made of a soft silicone rubber-like material. It is very flexible. What I like about this one is the fact that I've got two ways to store this. I can either go with this or I can use this to cover. And so there you have it here. So that's just another method of protecting this. What's kind of cool about this is that I could be doing stuff on the menu here and not have it covered up, but it's still at the very least I've got the lenses covered and protected while I'm kind of fiddling with the screen itself. Or if I got to take the battery out, I've got a way to protect these lenses while I'm taking the battery out or trying to get to the micro SD card. So definitely having this versus the pouch is definitely a better deal. I think for travel, putting this in the pouch is not a bad thing because that's actually pretty good. That protects everything, including the screen. And we'll kind of cover a little bit about screen protection and actual lens protection with this other product over here. But for the most part, this is covers pretty good. Another thing to note about this silicone cover here, I can actually put lens protectors on this guy here. And this lens protector here will go over the lenses even if you have the lens protectors on top of this, and we'll cover that next. So this is definitely flexible and wide enough to both work with just the camera as is, or again, if you've got lens protectors on this here, which I'll cover in a minute here, it will also work with that. So definitely, this was very low priced. I mean, I'm talking about under 10, so definitely worth buying, you know. So I went ahead and bought that. Definitely something good to look at. So this is a definite must-have. I always like having stuff that'll protect my gear, and for what little money that is, it was worth buying as an accessory. I would consider that, in my case, a definite must-have. And if you're wanting to have maximum protection for your stuff, I definitely would take a look at that and consider that as well. So I bought this product. It is not, I believe Insta360 sells the similar thing. I bought this through Amazon, but you can look around and see. I'm going to see how these work out. They look pretty good, so I'm going to give it a try. So this package comes with both the lens protectors as well as the actual screen protector. So that's actually pretty good. And again, I'll put a link on this on the description field on how to get to this here. Here, let me get something to open that. I didn't cut that. Okay, so let's get into that here real quick. This I would consider a must-have. If you're going to get anything, I would definitely look at protecting your screens. Now, there are some discussions on the pros and cons of having a lens protector. It does, in some cases, impact the quality of the video. I'm going to have to see how that is. In this kit that I bought, and again, it'll be on the description as far as where to buy this. It looks like it comes with both a dry and wet cleaning wipe. It's got two of them because I believe I've got two lenses there. Here's the wipes themselves. I've got a dust absorber as well as some tabs, sticky tabs that'll help you align your lens for the display itself. And let's see what's in this kit here. Again, they make this tough for you to open. I have to cut the little tape here to get to it. So inside here, you're going to see it comes with a front and back lens protector. So that's something you're going to have to look at. It does come with a little tool here that helps you take it off. This is for when you are taking it off, should you need to take those lenses off. From what I can see here too, you also have, in addition to the lens protector, you also have the one for the display itself. And it has a slight curve, and I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera. On the edges here and the sides, it's got a slight curve which matches up with the slight curviness of the lens or the display itself. So that's kind of cool. I do like the fact that it does come with that. It also has a dark frame around so that when you put this on, you're not going to see anything on the edges. It also has a little clear window here on the bottom, and that's for your cool, if I can get this on the screen. You've got the Insta360 logo down here. I wouldn't want to cover that, so I'm kind of glad it has that visible. So that little window there is going to help. So those are the items that are in there. You also have in this kit, in addition, you've got extra adhesives for the lenses. So should you have to take those lenses off, these lenses here, let me open one up so you can look at it. Tough little bag. So here's the lens. So it's not glass, it is a plastic-like material, super clear, and it does have that black adhesive on the back here. And if you notice here, it tells you also here that this is the back lens, where you also have a front lens here. And this is a tough package. There we go. So looking at this carefully in the back, you can't mess this up. It does have a front and back. So you know that this front goes to front and the back's going to go to the back. Well, I got to identify what's the front. Believe this is the front. This would be the back where the display is. So I'll be looking at that. But you do have extra adhesives here so that should you have to remove that, you've got these adhesive rings that will go on your lenses. So should you have to take them off, you can always go back and add the adhesive back onto the lenses and stick them on there again. You also have a little tiny little, wiping cloth, which is pretty good. In the back of the box here, you also have, if I can get to it, some instructions as well. So pretty good kit overall. It's got everything you need here. I'll be working on this carefully to get those on there. This is definitely a must-have. You want the display protected. You don't want to get it scratched up or damaged or even broken. This doesn't eliminate any chances of really breaking. If it's hard enough, you're going to break it, but it is a tempered glass type material, and it gives you some protection, won't get scratched up. That's another plus, so that's a good thing overall. So these are definitely must-haves. I would definitely look at that. Now, what you can look at that could be optional depending on whether or not you have a need for it. I can't say that it's optional, but I can say that if I was vlogging, I would definitely consider this as a must-have. These are products that I did get through Insta360. I'll put that in the description as well. This is the Ulanzi PT20 along with the Insta360 X3 mic adapter. These are both from the Insta360 website. So if you're going to do a microphone, I would definitely consider looking at this here. The microphone on this is really good, but if you want to use like the Rode Wireless, for example, so that when you're using a selfie stick and you still want to have good audio, this would be an option. So opening this guy, you're going to notice in the box a very small, tiny adapter. So if you look at this adapter here, in the bottom you've got the ability to still charge because there's a USB-C slot here, as well as the USB-C connector here, and on this side you have the actual microphone jack. And the way this works is you go to here on your camera, this little door will actually pop off. If you notice, I just popped it off. If I can put it in the camera, it's very hard to see, but it has like a C-clamp style that goes through that little wire there that holds it. You can take that off, don't lose it. And this is actually, trying to get this focused, has a similar little C-clamp area there. So the way it works is you click that on there and you now have your capability to put either a headphones or, a microphone, which is a corded microphone, or the wireless Rode microphone. I'm going to try the Comica wireless and see if it works with that. And another thing you want to get in addition to that is the Ulanzi PT20 product. And I mustn't overlook in this box. Here it is. This one, what I like about it is that it comes with the short cable that you would need to plug your Rode wireless here. And this little adapter, believe it or not, goes between the selfie stick and the camera, like so. And now I can clip my Rode wireless here, plug it in there, and it will actually not show up on the video. So that was one of the reasons why I like the combination of both the PT20 Ulanzi adapter and the microphone adapter, in that it lets you do that. So that definitely is a plus. So again, consider whether or not this is a must-have. In my case, it is a must-have. These are the products that we're looking at. Again, this is a pretty good overall number of accessories. There's way more accessories that you can get, but I would definitely consider at least some of the things that provide safety for your lenses, as well as additional batteries. And again, if you're going to vlog, then this is a good thing. Make sure you get covers for your lenses to protect them, as well as the screen and lens protector. So please make sure to click on the likes. That will help me, as well as subscribing. That also helps me continue doing videos. Thanks for watching and have a good day.